Hello guys, Infinite 8 Ball bringing you the first of many videos. Now, last weekend the Call of Duty beta kicked off on PS4 only, and this weekend it was open to everyone. I'm a PS4 player myself, so I've had it open for both weekends, yet I've had shockingly amount of gameplay recorded to do this video. Now, a bit of background for Infinite Warfare. It's by many people regarded as like the worst possible Call of Duty at this time. Many Call of Duty fans are bored of the future genre. Like we had Advanced Warfare, which was not so distant future, Black Ops 3, which was distant future, and then we've now got Infinite Warfare, which is sci-fi. Now, me personally, I don't mind the setting of the game as long as it's a good game, but it might be played with the same problem Black Ops 3 had. Now, Black Ops 3 had one major problem for me. It wasn't the movement system, it wasn't the specialist system, it was the drops. Same problem as Advanced Warfare had 2 years ago. Now, Infinite Warfare, as it stands, has drops where you change keys, which are the same as crypto keys, for a drop which you can then go and use to buy a drop which contains random stuff. There's a common and a rare, does the same thing as Black Ops 3, but here's a major difference. You can buy prototypes outright, yes, outright, as in purchase them without having to gamble away your hard-earned crypto to get exactly what you want. Now the difference is it goes through almost a tech tree, where you have to buy the predecessors of it. So you have to go from the bog standard edition, common, rare, epic and legendary, or however they decide to break it up. But in the beta there was only one variation of each. I don't know if that will be the same in the full game. I'm hoping it is, because it's really good that way, and it stops like having multiple variations of the guns which are hard to keep track of, which is one of the major problems with Advanced Warfare. I mean, weren't a problem in Black Ops 3 because all the guns were exactly the same, except some could only be got through the drops. But yeah, as far as the system for getting new guns and stuff goes, it's improved because people can work towards what they want. Now, I think I mentioned salvage, which is the in-game currency used to buy these prototypes, as they're called, of guns, through the Quartermaster, which is the same as the black market. And one way to get this is through the daily rewards. Now, daily rewards can give you keys each day, or it can give you salvage. It depends on the day, whatever. Don't know if it's going to change. But that's one way to quickly get your guns, maybe one gun every other day. I mean, the guns do go up in price as you get through the tech tray, which is to be expected. Now, what's interesting is that you get extra daily rewards if you're a season pass holder. So what I'd recommend is to get your season pass on day 1 if you've not already got it with the digital deluxe edition. I pre-order on disc. I just prefer having something I can touch, so I will have to buy on day 1 to get the full from this. Not that that extra day is that important. Another way you can earn guns is through your mission team. Now, mission teams are basically just these things that give you in-game challenges that can allow you to rank up in their name. It's an extra player rank, and what this does is that's got like a progression system. So when you level up every 8 levels or so, you get a new gun, and these are just guns that can't be got in the prototype tree, or that's how it was in the beta anyway. But even though it couldn't be got it might be that you can buy them outright, but it kind of makes it a redundant. But it gives you another thing, another method of working towards the gun you want. If you want the legendary gun, you can work through the tech tree to get it. There's 4 mission teams altogether in the actual game. When it's released, there was only 2 available in the beta. But the way that you go around doing this is, I don't know if the game XP counts towards it, but you get in-game missions. Now if you look into the top corner, right hand corner, it's got 25 out of 25. That's your mission tracker. You get to choose 1 mission per game. You complete that, you get XP towards your mission team, and your mission team then will give you the bonuses you want really towards the guns. It also unlocks your camos for your guns, new bodies for your operator, well, your combat rig, and these aren't actually that difficult to do. I do it more or less every other day, every game, should I say. Sometimes they're a bit tricky. Sometimes it can be difficult because of the mode you're on, but you can always change the mission you've got active to suit your mode, or to suit your game style. Now the movement system is the same as it was in Black Ops 3. It seems slightly slow to me, but that might just be my preference, or it might just be the style of the map. The guns are all round well balanced. I've not really found any guns that are really OP. I mean, I've had a lot of quick scopers with the KBS longbow, or which you just saw picked up off the ground there, or as a pickup on the ground there, or running around with an SMG, like. But other than that, there's not too many OP guns. It's really well balanced. They all have their own perks and problems. This is going to be one of the series I do when the game's out. I'm going to take a look thing at all the games, all the guns. For me, assault rifles and LMGs steal the show, just because there's quite a few mid-range engagements. But at the same time, when you're caught in close quarters, when you're forced to move by an SMG, they tend to win. So it's that perks and problems thing of the assault rifles can easily be used for area control, but SMGs can be really good for turning the odds in your team's favour. Now the rigs are just the operator system, but they give, because of that trait, which is like a perk that goes between your classes. It really kind of allows you to build your class, but because they're so hands-off, these traits are not too difficult to use, and actually they can be really good if you tend to have a similar class build for all of them. And then you've got your payload, which is almost like the equipment that you have in Black Ops 3, like you activate it. Some are weapons, some are like abilities like overclock or other things. Now, the one thing I noticed was with the maps, there was a King of the Hill style gameplay. This made for really interesting fights, and where your team had a good strategy, you tended to do well. So it's bringing strategy back into Call of Duty. I noticed that the area control thing has trailed off with the addition of the new movement systems, because it's so easy to overturn. But at the same time, the movement system can be easy to overturn, held over areas held by the opposition, and yeah, it's really fun to play. Now, other things I've noticed was that it's took elements of other games, like the game slows down when it comes to an end. The same things in Titanfall. The looking around whilst you're waiting to deploy, that was in Killzone. I don't know if it was in all the Killzones, I've only played Killzone Merc. But yeah, it's the same principle, basically. You're able to look around. And I like it because it means that you can, you can look at where you're going to go, or you can look and assess what your team's going to play like. Because if you can tell how your team's going to play it by looking at what primaries they've got equipped, you can kind of adapt your style to that. Also means you can face the direction you're going to sprint in, so you can get off spawn a bit quicker. Only by a split second, but still. So yeah, it's been really fun to play this weekend. I'm gutted I didn't get more viable gameplay footage, but it wasn't really the first thing on my mind. I've got another 3 minutes of footage leading out, so I'll hope to see you in my next video, which is going to be out not long after this one, I don't think, and it's going to be about how this is in the same universe as Ghosts and what that can possibly mean for the campaign. Not that they're going to be guaranteed to be linked, but I'll put 2 and 2 together and might get 8. So I will see you when I see you, and this is Infinite 8 Ball signing off.
Enemy has B. UAV lost. I say again, UAV signal lost. Securing Bravo. You're needed at Alpha. Losing B. Assist your team at B. Soldiers loaded up.
UN has Charlie. Enemy UAV. Securing Charlie. Friendly drone support is active.